it's Stacy from Cloudnineslimery, and I'm back here today with another YouTube video. So as you might possibly, potentially, maybe, if you can see her, and are able to tell, it's back with us. So say your name.
Jessica.
And we're gonna be kind of cleaning / organizing the slime room. Like, it's kind of ish organized, like I know where pretty much everything is, but I would love for it to be like, ooh, pretty aesthetic. You know what I mean? So we're gonna maybe try to do some of that today. We're not gonna be able to get all of it done because there's still some like things we need to get to do that. So there might be a part 2 eventually, or you might just have to wait until the full slime room tour, which will probably come at some point later this year, because I usually do those like once a year or so. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you know every time I upload, which is usually every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes I post other days, but right now it's been about like every Thursday. So yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, first we're gonna start out with an overview.
Jeez.
Okay, so basically the slime room is pretty messy. Mainly because we have a lot of supplies. And literally a lot of supplies, if you couldn't tell. And I'm just a messy person when it makes a slime. Anyway, I'm actually in the middle of a restock right now, which is why my desk is so messy, because it's literally all restock stuff. Like that whole bin right there is restock stuff. Anyways, if you're wondering. So we have the mixer and stuff over here. My desk, which I'm hoping to organize more. Then we got the shelves where I keep my glue and stuff. I pretty much have one shelf to myself like this, which I'm hoping to get more. If anyone is wondering, these are my rabbits. We are actually probably, it's sad to say, but I think we might be giving them to a new home. It's actually someone that I know, hopefully. I love them, but as I'm getting older and I'm traveling places and going to college and doing work and all this other stuff, it's been hard to take care of them, as well as we need the space, as well as my parents can't take care of them because, you know, it's hard for them to come all the way down here and all that good stuff. Plus, they are pretty expensive, if you guys don't know. Which, I love them. They're my babies, but I've had them for a super long time. Anyways, so then moving on over here. This is where we have a lot of supplies. So we're hoping to organize more of this area as well. As you can tell, we have a bunch of clay. These are like 500 gram clays. These all have clay in it as well that need to be put away and organized. My cat. And then here's my slimes. I want to organize this. I have it organized by texture, but I kind of want to organize it by container. So we'll see. My mom's table. I really want to organize this table because her table, she just throws everything on it. She's like, oh, well, I know everything is. But it's not that pleasing to look at. So we're going to hopefully fix that. We have my cat. And then also I want to organize this a little bit easier. There's like a lot of kind of like junk that we don't actually use that much anymore. Here are slimes that we have in stock, as well as this has a bunch of my supplies as well, like foam beads, charms, stuff like that we also want to organize. Me and Jessica love organizing, so this should be pretty fun. More supplies. This is like our packaging area, so this one needs to be restocked. This is just kind of miscellaneous, which I want to organize as well. Here's our packing table, which needs some love since we finished packing and stuff. And then that's kind of like junk from the house. Actually, some of that's convention stuff that's kind of just sat on top of there. But we really like to get everything organized. So don't kill me for my messy slime room. You know, it's honestly just the reality of having a business. Like, things just get messy all the time, and it's a mess, honestly. Like, slime's messy.
Hates me.
Oh my god. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Are you ready, Jessica, to tackle this? Yeah. And make sure you guys give it a thumbs up so we can have a great time. Anyways, let's go. Okay, so starting with the first section is actually my mom's table. So this gets pretty messy pretty fast just because there's a lot of supplies and everything, and really we need a lot more storage space than what we have. I know it seems like we do have a lot, but it really does get taken over pretty easily. with boxes and different supplies that we're constantly ordering to keep stuff in stock and more supplies to keep you guys happy. So definitely make sure you go check it out down below. Our shop will be linked in the description, or you can go to vaslimery.com. But here I am just kind of organizing everything and putting it in its right place. So the different supplies that are already in our shop or done can go over on the shelf, while we're throwing away trash, organizing little baggies, because baggies are like everywhere, because we put stuff in baggies all the time, like different sprinkles, clay, like whatever it is, we put it in bags. Jessica's over there organizing the little paint in our paint spinner. We actually need to get another one of those because we have so much paint that's not even over here. So yeah, that's that. And then we're also like sweeping in between and doing stuff like that here and there. But hopefully this is a little bit relaxing to you guys. I know I say this in every cleaning video, but make sure you guys, organize your own space. Maybe use this video to clean your room, clean your slime room if you have one. It's kind of like we're cleaning together. So the next space I'm moving on to is kind of like the supply area. So we have a bunch of Binksy beads that are for our shop pretty much. So here I am kind of like we're moving them, and then I actually found some containers that we were supposed to list in the shop but never did. So those will either be up soon if they aren't already, so definitely check those out. Then I decided, oh, well, I'm going to put them all back there anyways because I don't have anywhere else for them until we get more shelves. So you'll see me hopefully probably do that here in a second. And then I start putting stuff into the little bins, which you'll see here in a second. So over here I am organizing the bins a little bit more and moving stuff and putting it to where it looks a little bit easier. Our clay in the 100 gram portions, which you can kind of see there next to Jessica, is already in little containers, which we like to have them in containers. It's just easier to stack, but they do take up a lot of room. But it is easy. I don't know. They're easy, but they can also be a pain. Anyway, so here I am kind of moving stuff and figuring out where I want to put everything, to where everything of it's like Binksy beads are on one shelf, clay's on one shelf, different beads are on one shelf, stuff like that. That way it makes it a little bit easier when we're packing orders. I mean, for the most part. Here I am getting the jelly cubes that aren't cut and putting them up there on the top shelves, which is kind of like our storage. Then I'm moving on to this little section. I'm actually going to be taking that top part, which you'll see here in a little bit, of I start to move my Squishmallows up there, and this kind of like drawer is missing some drawers actually, but it's very miscellaneous. It's like you know how you have a junk drawer in your house? This is kind of like a junk drawers, if that makes sense. So it's got some like convention stuff in there. It's got my business cards from different shops I've ordered from, like little extras that they've given me as well. Here I am actually putting in the different components to like boxes and stuff for if I do like a themed slime or whatever. It's super fun, and then I'm debating what the heck I want to do. So I'm taking down the Squishmallows, and then we start to move these slimes over onto the other area over there, where the slimes you saw earlier were. That way they can kind of all be together. I did have my slimes over here at one point, and I also had them over on my shelving unit where my big batches are, but I decided, I don't know, they kept falling down over on the shelf, and then over here it was like too small. So hopefully if I get more shelves, it'll be a little bit easier. So yeah, you'll see me moving, or Jessica handing me the slimes to move over there. And then look at the little box, it's got my logo on it. I'm super excited to release subscription type boxes soon. I don't know, I have the boxes, I just haven't actually put them together yet. So let me know what kind of slimes you want to see in the subscription box, or like what I should do with it. If I should do like mystery boxes or subscription boxes or both, or I don't even know. And then you can also kind of see behind that I did start a business card wall, but I ended up not doing it because I put the shelves there, so it covers half of it anyway. So anyway, this is kind of like what you'll see in the background of my videos. Don't mind the boxes, that's just extra clay that's in the shop. So I mean, if you want polymer clay, check it out, vaslimery.com. So here I am moving everything, and the sign says, "Hey guys, what's up? It's Cloudnineslimery." Y'all know it's like my intro, it's my thing, and yeah, it's like a little backdrop, if you will. So here's my Squishmallow wall. These things do not want to stay up. Like, they don't want to stack for whatever reason for me. So I want to figure out a better way to stack them, but at the same time, I don't know how, because trust me, I will probably get more and I won't know where to stack them. So if you have any recommendations of how, I would love to know, because they're just gonna fall and then I'll cry. But anyway, they're super cute. If you like Squishmallows, definitely comment down below. There's Jessica dancing, you know, we love that. Thumbnail time. Pretty cringy, if you know what I mean. So then we're moving on over to like the packing table, I guess you could say. I had Jessica kind of picking up trash. Here I am, the trash bag fell over, so I'm like picking up the trash that fell over on the floor. Jessica's showing you a piece of candy here. Why? I don't know. She's crazy. She ended up not liking the candy, so that's that. Anyway, the packing table is always a mess, I swear to God, because the labels just get everywhere, like the pieces of the labels, and then you got like the candy, and then I don't know, packing is just a mess. If you know, you know. You know all the little bits and pieces that go to packaging. Here's Jessica's little, I don't even know what the heck that is. Who knows? So yeah, this is a fun time. This is literally me and her trying to figure out where the heck everything's going, and then also Jessica just kind of standing there figuring out what to do with herself. So we were also listening to music, which is fun. So if you hear us like, or if you see us lip syncing or like dancing, that's why, because we're also listening to music while this is going on. this is probably the funniest part. Jessica is literally 13 years old and she does not know how to sweep. Yeah, moment of silence for her. So here in a second, here's literally me trying to teach her how to sweep, and I don't know if it went very well because I ended up doing it later after she left, but I just thought that was funny and I figured I'd throw that in because it was funny in the moment. Here's me, I'm just like, Jessica, how do you not know how to sweep? Alright, next we're moving on to the packing area. Clearly she needs some love. While putting boxes away, which you'll see in a little bit, I then realized, oh my god, I'm out of the boxes that I need. I have a couple of different sizes that I use pretty much daily for different size orders, but the one that I've been using the most, I literally did not have, so I had to order them super fast later that night. But yeah, that was crazy. Good thing I actually did this because I would not have realized it in time, and then I would be packing orders and then be like, oh my god, I have no container or boxes. Also peep the Christmas mailers because same, I forgot to use them when packing orders half the time for Christmas. So we have a bunch of them. We also have a crap ton of bubble mailers for supplies orders. I don't know why we have like 20,000 bubble mailers of the same size that we barely use. It's crazy. Anyways, so then I have Jessica opening boxes, and then here I am stacking them up. I like it to be like in a certain order, but sometimes it gets out of whack. And then I also have the other boxes that go there that I don't have. So yeah, things change and go on, which you'll see more. I'll do like a more in-depth overview whenever I do my slime room tour. But if you want to check out my past slime room tour, I'll leave it here too, if you want to check that out, or just go on my page and you'll find it. I don't know why there's this long video of me not even in the frame, but that's fun. So it's kind of boring here. We're literally just stacking boxes in here and making sure everything is nice and tidy. You know when it's easier when you have a business when everything flows and it's all nice and pretty, because that way whenever you're packing orders, it's a little bit easier. Moving right along to another section, this is kind of like a random desk we have here that I didn't really know what to put here. Still don't know what to put here, but I kind of just like move stuff out of the way. It's kind of holding like themed stuff, so like it has some boxes and different themes, like when I have my carnival kit and stuff like that. It's just like random stuff. Also, Penelope, RIP, my mixer, she's chilling there. I really wish she still worked, because it would be so nice to be able to make smaller batches if I needed to up there instead of having like to make a small batch in the big mixer, but she sadly doesn't work anymore, so she will be forever missed. Anyways, yeah, and also that little white thing right there, that's actually where I film my slimes at. It's like a little light box, so if you ever want to have good quality videos and pictures, I definitely recommend getting one, because it's definitely a time saver, because you don't really have to struggle with lighting, because it has lighting in it, which is really cool. So yeah, this is just kind of me trying to figure out where the heck I want to put everything and throwing stuff away that was there and all that good stuff. Next, we're moving on to the mixer. So over here, I am wiping everything down. I already sprayed it with some disinfectant and cleaner and all that good stuff, so I went ahead and did that. Then I took my mixer hook off, and I went upstairs and soaked it and cleaned it and, real good and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's really good to do that. There's a lot of borax that builds up on the table, but yeah, you just kind of like scrub that off because it dries and it's crusty, which is not fun. So yeah, that's just me doing that. So definitely make sure you clean your utensils and everything, y'all, whenever you're making slime. That way you're as sanitary as possible, making sure you don't get any like debris or hairs or anything in your slime, because that's definitely not great. So I did clean off my desk a little bit and rearranged everything, but I actually didn't show it on camera. But make sure you guys stay tuned for my actual slime room tour, which will hopefully be as soon as I can. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope this was like a little bit relaxing for you all. And I will hopefully see you guys in my next video. Bye!